Welcome, my friends. We are still thriving in the Moonbreaker playtest. Today, we are spotlighting our second captain, the ever-optimistic Astra. This cheery gal mounted upon her Battletoad is sure to put the opponents on their back foot with a suite of supportive capabilities that can really favor an aggro-style deck list that'll have the opponent in a vice grip from the very early turns. She is a captain, she is airborne, she's able to ignore obstacles, just have a little bit of freedom of movement that the other captains don't get, makes it easier to be able to keep her safe while we are aggressively pursuing the opponent's captain. Her first ability here is Boost Morale. For 1 Cinder, you permanently reduce the cost of a random crew in the bridge by 2. So you're able to get insane Cinder efficiency. You're always going to want to be popping this, especially in the early turns, to be able to get a lot of tempo in terms of deploying your units. Now, you do only get 3 or 4 units in the bridge off the initial draw, and then it costs 3 Cinder to be able to reinforce. That does not slow her down because her passive is Inspire. You get a free reinforcement when she is the one, Astra, destroys an opponent crew. Now, she only does 1 damage as a range attack, so you're going to have to do you're going to have to jump through some hoops to be able to get it off, but the free reinforced is so valuable, and it just fuels the aggro style deck list so much. I love this synergy right here. And then finally, we have Into the Breach. For 2 Cinder, you remove Stunned from a unit, which means you can drop in an expensive unit that has been reduced in cost because of Boost Morale, and then you turn that savings into tempo by doing Into the Breach. You remove the stunned summoning sickness from the unit. They can act the first turn they are summoned and really turn the tide of battle. We have a really fun list built up around Astra here, focusing on Crosshair and Tipu. Tipu is able to gain both damage and health every time he attacks, and Crosshair is able to get a guaranteed crit if the opponent they attack has not moved on the previous turn. All of this then synergizes with getting stuns and lockdown on the opposing pieces. So we have Jailbreak, who is going to be able to hold opponents in place. If he is in base-to-base contact with the opponent, then that opponent is immobilized, teed up for that Crosshair crit. We also have the Peacemaker Balaam to be able to stun opposing crew. This fuels both Tipu, able to get free attacks in and empower himself, and then Crosshair, if they're stunned, they can't move, they get crit yet again. And then, oh man, Taria Arsenal is able to put Seize Initiative on a ranged unit, giving that unit rapid fire for a turn. Double crits out of Crosshair. Anybody can do insane damage. Also, Furia here can scale with this same effect and go nuts. Every time she does an attack, she stores 3 damage onto her attack, and she can keep on stacking this. You then give her rapid fire, and she can one-shot the opposing captain if she builds up 10 attack. That means that she would have to pass her turn 2 or 3 times, which means she is going to be taking a little bit of damage. So we have our sustain built up here in Stitchy McPatchy, able to have the Nutrient Syringe, restoring 3 health to a unit. He is our sustain here. We have 1 more source of Snare in the Snarling, helping to fuel Crosshair, and also just put a lot of control on the opponent's pieces. They're not able to come out and catch us. We have Amplifier Bitol, giving all the allies in range +1 damage when damage numbers are so low. Getting this +1 is incredible, especially when we are playing with Rapid Fire, which we are with Taria. And then finally, Maximus. He is just so cost efficient, I had to throw him into the list. He gets Rapid Fire natively, so if we can get the damage onto him, that brings him up from a 1 damage unit with Rapid Fire to 2 damage with Rapid Fire. An enormous efficiency piece here, and he can also stay so safe with his movement refresh. We're going to jump into battle here, show how Astra plays with the list we have crafted around her. Let me know down in the comments if you guys have been enjoying the champion, what kind of list you've built around her, had success with. I'm really interested in the list building that everybody has been doing. I like this opening draft that we got there, a little sneak peek. What do we want to pick up here? The Charged Nano Shield getting a little bit of extra protection, and the extra movement seems like it could be nice for an aggro style list, but also Corrosive Particles for early damage on Focus Fire, and then the Medical Recall. I think I enjoy this the most. The Escape Hatch would also fuel the aggro style list. I think that Moonbreaker is really onto something with how you choose those abilities out of the drafted pair fresh every every match.
One win, one bug.
We don't have a spot to be able to make an attack. We'll make our move, we'll boost morale, and then we'll check our bridge.
For luck.
We decrease the cost of the snarling, fantastic. They'll be able to immobilize the opposing units, hold them in place while we set up a Furia. We have Stitchy for support. I should go ahead and end turn. And we also can develop an early Tipu with Stitchy supporting Tipu. It could become a monster. What did you bring in? Your own snarling, all right. So we need to be able to get up close, otherwise it's gonna lock us down. I can take a pot shot, but it's really not worth it. We'll just keep on slinking around with cover. And then I will summon my own snarling. I will summon them forward. And I will boost morale. Furia got cheaper. I love it. Opponent's turn. Do we want to use corrosive particles early, or do we hold for a time where we know we can focus down and actually eliminate an opposing unit? That's a good question. This is the poison one? Yes, the toxoid, airborne, poison, nasty, nasty stuff. Oh, he didn't even attack? My friend, you should have attacked. You're gonna be able to come around. I think we do a little slinkiness. Attack you. Definitely come out here. And attack as well. Check the bridge again. Honestly, we just want to boost morale.
One win, one bug.
Okay, that got Tipu cheaper. Tipu would be great. The opponent is immobilized, their range, we can run Tipu in. We just have to keep the poison bug away from Tipu. That's very important. Okay, Tipu coming in. This could be where we begin the snowball, and especially if we can get the execution of the unit. Stim burst, that increases their movement. Oh, but is my Tipu just out of range of your Toxoid? It is. The Disruptor Beam is going to bring him in. Okay, so they're able to poison Tipu here, and they should be able to eliminate him. That's a big tempo loss for us. But wait, we get the health back? I think we survive. He was not anticipating that I heal off the counterattack. No, but he's able to bring the Captain in. Captain will finish the job. Fair enough. Fair enough. Though now, if I can kill the Toxoid, we should be able to get the free reinforcement, and that'll let us keep our tempo up. The miss is a big deal there. That means that we're not immobilized. We're still free. Okay. Here we go. What's on the bridge again? Furia and Stitchy. Make you all range attack. Oh, hang on. You should probably just move away a little bit, and then you'll also be more accurate because you're not firing through the opposing captain. Crit. Crit for 0.
Look leaderly.
Wow. And 3 health. 3 health is not good enough.
Come on.
Boost morale. Check the bridge. Get Furia into play. Probably behind cover. Give her the most flexibility. Best chance of coming out and popping our opponent.
Mine.
And then I think I just keep on sliding Astra around. So I could fall back. Maybe we just fall back. Because we are we're considered airborne, we can hop over the units. We still want to make our range attack. We're likely going to miss. And even if we hit, we're not going to do a lot of damage. We can get Stitchy here. Just drop him in. Okay. She can get the healing on our Snarling. Or the healing onto Furia as she racks up her damage. Probably more relevant under the Furia. The 5 damage, 8 health unit rather than the 1-4. You immobilize target, so you can immobilize the opposing captain. That would be a great boon for us. Get Extilior locked in place. Seize up his robotic limbs. Trying to protect himself here. Now they're going to try and root us in place with another miss. Their Snarling is not able to hit the broadside of a barn. What are you going to drop in?
Someone attack me!
Your own Furia. Well,
The real
tit for tat.
me is nigh.
Okay. We can come around and just destroy their snarling, which I love the idea of. I also like the idea of killing the Toxoid, because the Toxoid is going to be very dangerous here. Blocked. Blocked, hey. Let's run you back this way then. Make your range attack. I want to keep this opposing piece just
your breathing.
settled right where it's at. We'll run up. Range attack. Score the kill. I love that. I love that for me. Nutrient syringe. You heal 3 health. I don't need you to heal 3 health. Hang on. We're going to take 6 damage. We could take a lot of damage. That's fair. That's fair. I think we fall back yet again. Make our range attack here. And then we have to manually reinforce.
Yup.
Who do we pick up? Taria Arsenal.
No
I love that.
button, huh?
Boost morale to be able to make Taria free for next round. And then we hold tight. Yes.
Why was I programmed this way?
Stitchy, just stay. Stay, Stitchy, stay. I'm worried that they're going to try and focus down my Furia by using the Disruptor Beam to get her into melee with Extilior. That's the best plan forward that I see for them. They can get the 5 damage here, 1 damage here, and then the AoE.
Justice.
The AoE did 6, or was that a crit? I think it was a crit. Whew. That's disgusting. Alright, we're going to have to really work for the comeback here then. And Furia is going to be able to keep on stacking up damage too. No. No. I'd like to be able to finish off their snarling, get the reinforcement from Astra.
They should run.
Be very efficient in terms of our Cinder. They got their own reinforcement.
My pain will
They're
be
holding
your
tight.
death.
Up to 8 damage. That's scary. 6 health, 8 damage. Just keep holding Extilior in place, please. Check the bridge. Bring Taria down for free. Behind cover. We need to start moving
Anyone
back.
want ammo?
This is a nasty position.
Looking good.
We got Maximus. I'll bring Maximus in. Also behind cover, please.
What if we hurt their feelings?
Yes, Stitchy. What if we did hurt their feelings? We'll slide back and then move
One
Astra
win,
back
one bug.
as well. Okay, range attack. I don't want to spend Into the Breach money on getting the extra attack out of Maximus. I wanted this all to roll over, and then we can do some reinforcement. Try and get a piece to be able to reorient our strategy around next time.
Many ways to fight.
I want their Furia to come in close, and then let me execute her. You're just gonna go right for Astra.
Impossible.
Take the long shot, sometimes you miss. If you take the long shot, sometimes you miss. I'd love to go back and see the accuracy percentage on that. Because it's an open shot, there wasn't terrain in the way. Like, it was a shot that I probably would have taken. At the same time, I don't know. If they just keep on holding, not sure how much I would have been able to punish. And now Fury is not nearly as dangerous if they're gonna just kind of armor her up. If she has to wait, if they want to rebuild the attack, they're gonna take a lot of extra damage. And there's their Tipu. Okay. Well, this has worked very well for us so far. But the miss, okay. Let's get the reinforcement. We got a jailbreak. I love that. That, honestly, I want to throw jailbreak in here. Okay.
This
So,
smacks.
boost morale. Jailbreak is now cheap. Jailbreak appears right in front of Furia. Astra, you are going to advance. You're going to enter the breach jailbreak.
better.
Jailbreak then will be able to melee. And then you can make your range attack against them. We get the
Stay on
miss.
your
This is
toes.
okay. Should probably just move
You're not
around.
shaking?
Get the range attack. Beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Present and sterile.
What else? What else? We'll hop around. Take these shots, 71% accuracy.
Recalculating.
Hit and a miss.
I got this.
And then probably try and just go straight back.
You can.
I'd like to drop back a little bit here. And then we're gonna slide around. Nutrient Syringe. Get the health back on the Snarling. Holding the pieces in place is gonna be very useful. Feel like we can build around this. Okay. End me. We're gonna be looking to use Corrosive Particles next turn to try and eliminate something. If he summons something towards us, that'll be what we want to focus down. It could also just be his captain with the Corrosive Particles and then the double tap out of Max and all these other extra attacks. That can really pile up and then make him not be able to use that piece in as aggressive a manner as he has been doing this whole game. I also would really like to eliminate Tipu. Yes, if we could get Corrosive Particles on Tipu, we can put up... We have to add 1 to all the sources of damage. We have 3 sources. That's 6 damage. That takes us close. If we crit, then he's dead. If we miss, then he's actually quite healthy. They armor up. Would Astra be able to add in? Not easily. Then we have these guys that are just focused on finishing off Furia.
History, people.
You got your own Maximus. Makes sense to me.
I am warning you.
Furia is gonna make her attack. Oh, you're gonna try and disrupt her beam to be able to get her to escape. Here's the thing, Jailbreak is airborne. He doesn't care about terrain. He's gonna be able to follow you. Oh, you're a pixel out.
The real
We're
me
1
is
pixel
not.
safe. Oh no.
Ingredients.
You didn't make
Sugar,
the
random
attack.
hormones. They're counting on us.
At your service.
Yikes. Okay. How do we make this work? I really want to kill Furia before she pops off a big attack. And then we can just dance around Tipu here. Use the Snarling to root him in place. Use Corrosive Particles on these guys. Astra then can make this ranged attack. Get the 2, get the kill. Move behind. That gives us the free reinforcement. Who has hopped in? Crosshair. One of our best pieces. We boost morale. That makes Crosshair cheaper. We then drop Crosshair into place. Yes. It's all coming together. It's all coming up Astra's way. We make the attack. This breaks his shield. Now we go into the breach. That activates Crosshair. Crosshair makes the attack. Crosshair hops behind cover. I probably should have seized initiative to get the rapid attack, but we're moving fast to make sure that we get everything in place. Then we hop up to lock him into place. Maximus, move back. Yes, okay. This is fine. This is fine. I could have made the attack here, but then we get the counter attack. I think it came out the way that we liked. And they surrender. You can turn things on a knife's edge. You just need that turn. You bring down the impactful unit. You get the immediate activation, and that swings the tempo on the board so much. I absolutely love Astra. Our list popped off in that final turn. That was exactly how we wanted the game plan to be able to come together to overwhelm the opponent with that high tempo play right in the mid game where we need things to break open for us. We have one more captain to spotlight, so subscribe to the channel if you want to see as soon as that video drops. Also, let me know down in the comments, what do you guys think of Astra? What's your impression? Who is the strongest captain currently in the game? Till next time, thank you guys for watching and have a good one.